What are you irrationally afraid of?
Um, Spiders, and that's like a basic one, but skin not being skin, if that makes like skin having the wrong texture or the
Oh, like
wrong.
if you were playing like a horror game and if like the wall was made of skin.
No, like
Oh,
if there was if like kind of like reverse it, if someone had skin made of bricks in a horror game,
oh, okay.
that would fuck with me.
Let's watch this. I really love the intro to this game.
I do too. Look at those 12 graphics.
Yeah, dude, right?
I was so disappointed that this came out at the very end of 2012 because I just did my video on 2013, and
Yeah.
it's like,
I'm one thing I'm horribly irrationally afraid of is centipedes,
yeah.
as you know, and I have a story about that.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I was chilling in my room, just vibing to vibing playing Diablo 3,
Yeah.
and I looked down, and you know what house centipedes are, yeah?
Yeah.
I used to call them silverfish, but apparently silverfish are a completely different thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on, we gotta watch the introduction
Yeah.
because the best character.
I like this phone. This is a nice fucking phone. What do we have here?
On the eyebrow, yeah.
No, that's a different scar.
No, this is a different scar. But on his eyebrow, he has a little mini scar. The other eyebrow.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I didn't see it.
You'll
Sorry, we're talking about the new.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, Far Cry 6. The kid who the kid in the trailer has Boss's eyebrow scar.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Not the big ol' like big giant scar that you can see right there, but on his other eyebrow he has like a tiny little scar.
Okay. I'm the one with
But
the
yeah, that's actually the exact reason we're playing this game. We saw the trailer and we were like, "Yo, Far Cry 3 would be a great game to play."
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. You can kind of control the camera while you're in cutscenes.
But anyway, so I was playing Diablo 3 last night and I looked down and I see the biggest house centipede that I've ever seen in my life. It was like the size of kind of the size of my thumb.
Yeah.
Just bolt across the
Shit,
floor.
you have fucking horrifyingly long thumbs. I never saw that about you.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like check my thumb out.
Oh my god, I do have long thumbs.
Because like I'm like 5 inches taller than you, and you have like double the thumb as me.
I got big hands. But yeah, it was okay. So it was the size of my gargantuan thumb.
Jesus.
It just bolts across the floor, and I freak out. Caitlin's sleeping on the bed, and I jump up, and I like land on the bed. And I'm freaking out. I'm trying to find. I was trying to find something to kill it with, but it stayed hidden the rest of the night.
Yeah, dude. Similar shit happens with me and Aaron whenever I have whenever there's a spider.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't like spiders either, so I'm like, she's like, kill it, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking like,
I don't want to touch it, man. We never found it again. It's still in the house somewhere.
It's on your person. It's just been sitting there.
Dude, I'm scared that it's gonna it's just gonna kill me.
Oh yeah, his like stereotypical army brother.
Yeah, Jason's badass brother.
Yeah.
What's his name? Grant?
Yeah, Grant. Minxie, get down.
The cat just jumped in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Come here. Come here.
Come on, you basketball.
Yep, there we
there
go.
you go.
Bastard.
Yeah, like how they're like they don't even bother to like put the loose ropes on their wrists to even maintain the illusion.
I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter as much because he was just instantly going to do that, not trying to be sneaky.
Yeah. But like, what if the guy was like, hey, he clearly doesn't have ropes on his hands. Maybe I shouldn't go over there.
Also, I feel like he probably shouldn't have died that fast. He just bashed his head against, a bamboo cage?
Yeah, I mean, it could be not bamboo. I mean, it looks kind of like bamboo, but it could be like any type of wood, you know? You hit someone's head hard enough against a hard surface, you know?
I guess. Bamboo. If it is bamboo, bamboo's not that hard.
Oh, no, yeah. The cage probably should have broken before he did. Crouch B. Okay. I hate that there's not a universal crouch button in games. Like, most games will have, like, I feel like the stick pressed down. But this one is B, and
What are you talking about, man? In most games I've played, it is like B.
What are you fucking talking about? Like you're
in most first-person shooters.
in most first-person shooters, it's usually like right stick or left stick is crouch, right stick is melee.
Most of the time, it's right stick is sprint.
I guess.
Yeah, like have you like Call of Duty?
Yeah, but Call of Duty is bad.
I mean, yeah.
I guess I don't play a lot of games with sprint besides like games like Far Cry and stuff like that, because like most of the time I'm playing like Halo if I'm playing a first person shooter.
Yeah, that's Halo's the weird one.
Yeah, or I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so maybe I'm just not used to controller.
That's fair.
Okay, this making the bacon.
That seems like a fucking health code violation.
Yeah, can you imagine OSHA showing up to this pirate camp?
Just like, hey guys, you really need to clean up your act.
This cage could clearly kill someone if someone bashed their head against it.
Oh, M4 something or another is online now.
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends on Uplay that I have no clue who the fuck they are.
Fair enough.
Which is weird because like I don't play Uplay online a lot. I played a lot of online Far Cry 4 because Far Cry 4's multiplayer is fun as hell.
I liked to play a lot in this game specifically. I played a lot of the
Custom maps?
yeah, like the custom maps,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I even played around like in the map editor myself because it's just fun to like build worlds and like drop people in it and go shoot.
My favorite thing was just like oh shit, oh fuck, oh we're fucked.
I were not paying attention.
Yeah, we were not. No, my favorite thing was to just put a bunch of bears and sharks into like a small island and be like walking up to my dad and be like, hey, play this map I made. And I'd give him like a pistol. He's like, this is impossible. Like literally, and then I'd be like, no, it's not. And he's like, then you do it. And obviously I couldn't.
Alright, we're being little sneaky beakers.
Is it weird to you?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, is it weird to you that like most of the time PlayStation wins out like in the console wars and stuff like that, but it seems like everything is always kind of programmed with Xbox in mind?
I know what you mean. I think a lot of stuff lately isn't really. Where the fuck did he get that knife?
He took it off of the table where we got the GPS.
Oh yeah.
Jay, look at me.
I think
I can't find
Like,
a lot of
this is a really like intense moment where we're like, oh yeah, well, Xbox is a PlayStation.
I think PlayStation lately has been winning a lot more with like things being more designed towards that. Like they're getting a lot more exclusives lately that I've seen at least.
Well, I guess what I mean is like the fact that if I plugged in a PlayStation controller for this game, it would still show me Xbox props.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and just stuff like that, where it's like clearly they had what's you know, and because Sony has won every generation since Xbox came out.
That's fair.
The 360 generation, they came real close to not winning, but at the very end, they pulled through.
Well, you know, I think a big part of it, a big part of games leaning more towards Xbox, especially when you're playing this like on PC or whatever, is that Microsoft.
Yeah, I suppose, but I also think it could also have to do with the fact that until the PlayStation 4, you couldn't really plug in a PlayStation controller to a PC very easily.
That's true. You had to like download a special program
Yeah.
and that's a good point. It always blew my mind when I'd see people with these setups that had like GameCube controllers or like N64 controllers plugged into their PS.
Oh yeah,
their
they had to
PCs.
like custom code a driver or something.
Yeah, it's insane to me. Because as you know, the N64 controller, the greatest controller on the planet.
Oh fuck you. Disgusting.
We have this really long, kind of more of a meme really at this point, but this argument that we've been having for probably months now.
Yeah, absolutely months.
Where I argue that the N64 controller really isn't as bad as a lot of people say it is.
And I argue it's worse. It's bad.
I don't know, man. It is bad in many circumstances. I just don't think it's as bad as people say it is.
Never should have made that jump alone. I promised Dad I'd take care of you two.
Okay.
Does it say we're right?
Oh, this scene.
We're gonna find him. We're gonna free the others.
This scene's actually really sad.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. I forgot how just sudden it is.
Don't let him die.
Yeah. Imagine if you held A, like, fast enough and, like, hard enough. It was like, okay, he survives.
Yeah, he's fine.
He, like, gets up and shoots Voss.
Roll credits. That'd be cool. I like how, like, later into the series, they, obviously in the next title, and I think you said there's one in Far Cry 5, where if you just kind of waited around long enough, you'd win.
Yeah. In Far Cry 5, it's the beginning of Far Cry 5, you're going to arrest the cult leader. Mm-hmm. That's like very clearly meant to be like Waco, James Jonesy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to arrest him, and then he's like, God doesn't want you to take me. And if you just don't put the handcuffs on him for 10 minutes, it'll just be like, okay. And then you just leave.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. He's just like, whatever, I'm not gonna arrest this guy.
Could you imagine that in real life though? If some guy was like someone with a warrant, like, you don't want to take me, and then the guy was just stood there staring at him for 10 minutes, and then just turned around and left. Everyone would be like, okay, well, maybe this guy has like mind control powers, you know, like.
Honestly, if I were that guy who was about to get arrested, I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
If like the cop that came to arrest me just stared me in the eyes for 10 minutes.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, and you're dead. The takedown drag skill lets you kill an enemy and silently drag his body away.
I do like the loading screens in this, where it's like random words that he's like kind of going through his head and shit.
Yeah.
I always thought that was cool, because the farther into the game you get, like, the more spread out all the words get, so the more words are on screen and shit.
I didn't notice that, really.
Yeah, it's such a cool detail. This is when Ubisoft was good. I'm not a fan of modern Ubisoft, but I was sure as hell a fan of oh yeah, I forgot the healing animations are awful. But I was a fan as fuck of Ubisoft back in like early 2010s and shit.
Yeah, dude, they definitely had a bunch of really good games a while back. I kind of an unpopular opinion. I'm really not a fan of most Assassin's Creed games.
I don't think that's an unpopular opinion anymore. I think most people in a retrospective are like, yeah, those games are kind of like basic and boring. But like, you gotta kind of remember that for the time that they were made, you know, they were very what is it? I don't want to say revolutionary, because that feels like too big of a word.
Yeah.
But they changed a lot. Like, they're the reason that a lot of games have really cool, like, parkour mechanics and shit.
That's fair.
You know, because, like, before that, it wasn't really.
Yeah, for sure. I just think, like, especially after, like, after Assassin's Creed 2, honestly, it just went downhill for me.
Well, for me, it was after Brotherhood it went downhill, and then Black Flag is like the magnum opus of the series.
I've never that's another problem. Like, I've never played Black Flag. A lot of people say it's amazing, and I'm sure it is. I just
before Valhalla, like, Valhalla's probably coming out pretty soon here now, huh?
Yeah.
Because like I was gonna say, we should try and play it on the channel, Black Flag. Because God, it's good, dude. It's so good. Because that was back when Ubisoft took criticism too.
Oh, it's coming out on my birthday this year.
Oh, so we have time.
Yeah.
We just because I've seen a lot of YouTubers have the first looks in them, and usually that happens like a week before.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I have like the coolest birthday on the planet, because every year some title comes out on my birthday.
Oh yeah.
November 17th is such a popular day for game titles to come out. I used to have like a Pokemon game come out almost every year on my birthday.
Oh yeah.
Battlefront 2, I think, the newer Battlefront 2 came out on my birthday.
Oh, shit.
Now Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, or not Jesus,
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. They're remaking it just for me.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla coming out on my birthday.
It's not a wide release. They're just remastering Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for me.
Yeah, and, like if it's not coming out on my birthday, it comes out very close to my birthday. Like I think when was Cyberpunk pushed back to?
Oh yeah, this is. I forgot about this guy. He's cool.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is coming out the 19th of November, so literally just a couple days after my birthday. Also, I fucking love this dude. I can't remember his name.
Dennis, I think.
Dennis, yeah, I think it is.
But to sunbathe on a beach with pirates, insanity.
Foreshadowing.
You have the right to take my life. But no, I will also take yours.
Fuck, dude.
Dude, he's a badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am Dennis.
The Menace?
You look different than I remember you.
You imagine if that was canon.
That is Dennis the Menace.
You like, we just pick up like a Sunday newspaper that nobody's read in fucking like 15 years, and then we look at it, and it's like Dennis is like killing pirates and shit, and we're like, oh shit. He's like, yeah, we can get away with anything now. Nobody reads these.
Yeah, dude, Mr. Wilson really fucked up his childhood.
I need to find my younger brother and 4 other friends.
Come with me.
You know, Jason Brody is such a weird character to me because everything about him screams forgettable, but I never forget him.
I'm going to free you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has like a very stereotypical like I need to do what's right type of feeling to him. But
I need to find my friends, and it seems like so one-sided. But like I never forget his character.
yeah, but like I think also like not only that though, he's very relatable in a sense because yeah, he's like I need to I need to
Because
find
you're a
my
frat
friends.
bro.
Well, because he's just a random college kid that was just dropped onto this island, and now he has to kill people, and he does not want to, especially in the beginning.
Well, again, it's so weird because you never see his face. Like you can like they're renderings of it. But you never see his face in the actual game.
Yeah.
You don't even see a picture of it. But you feel such like a weird connection to him. Maybe it's because he is so relatable. So he's like a stand-in character.
Yeah. Like if you, because I know there's like a, I can't remember what it's called, but like a log book essentially, and you can like find him and you can like see your own face and stuff, and like that's the only thing I think in the game.
He looks like Philip DeFranco.
DeFranco?
Are you not familiar?
I don't remember that. Hold on.
Cash for weapons.
Trophy.
Oh,
Let me see here.
You want to save your brother, right?
I've never shot anyone
Oh
before.
my god.
He does, right?
He kind of does.
It was like young Philip DeFranco, like when Philip DeFranco was still like sexist.
Ooh.
He's good now.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
Yeah. He's turned around.
Yeah. I don't even think that's a controversial opinion, like because like a lot of people, because he's like very open. I watch him a lot, and he's very open about like, yeah, I was kind of a piece of shit back when I started YouTube, and I'm sorry. Which I feel like that's all you really need to do. I feel like a lot of people are like, why does it always follow me? It's like because you never address it. You just like try to bury it. You know what I mean?
Like own up to it. Don't try to make excuses. Say that, hey, I was a piece of shit. I'm working on being better, and that's all you really need to do in a lot of circumstances.
Yeah, like there are some things that are just kind of unforgivable. I feel like.
Yeah, like filming a dead body in a suicide forest.
Yeah, but somehow he got forgiven.
Yeah, but
Now that's a deep cut. That was 2016.
You will learn valuable
Was that really?
Yes, I think, or 2018. One of the bad years.
One of the bad years.
Yeah, because like 2017 was like fine,
2017 was fine. I think it was 2018.
and then like 2019 was like okay, and then 2020 is awful. Like it seems every 2 years it's like.
But like a lot of people are just kind of over that, and like that was a really fucked up thing that he did. I don't think we should just forgive him about that.
Yeah, and he tried to hype it up.
Yeah, right.
We're going to the. This was the thing that, at first when I first like got this game back when it came out at my dad's house, I would always
Must be the radio tower.
I would like obsess over climbing up the radio towers. I thought it was so cool, and then like Ubisoft kept putting it in every single one of their fucking games, and
He's
so
like,
I
I'm
stopped
over it.
liking it.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I never really put much thought into it, but it's a very Ubisoft thing to like, oh, climb up a big tower to reveal the area.
Yeah, I know, because you don't think, like, at least I don't, because Ubisoft, like, has so many brands. I always forget.
Snake.
Oh, yeah, fuck. I always forget that, Snake Eater. Alright, I always forget that, fucking, like, these are the same guy who make, Splinter Cell games, Assassin's Creed games, Rainbow Six, like, they're, like, EA, for some reason, I have a better time with, like, oh yeah, they both make Mass Effect and Battlefield.
Yeah.
You know, it's like yeah, or in Skate. You know, for some reason EA is a little easier, but like Ubisoft for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I have to remind myself that they all make those games, and all of them have very similar tropes.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to think of like other companies that really like got in on that. There's only one other game that I can think of that you climb a big tower to reveal the map, and it's Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else, and that could just be me, but like,
yeah, I mean, but like non-Ubisoft games, do you mean?
yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right. Like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, no, I think
That's it.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. I mean, I'm sure there are more, obviously.
Also, I love my favorite thing is like they're like, oh yeah, they jammed the radio tower, so we've been having problems. Why the fuck did no one else climb up this thing?
Yeah, it was like easy as shit.
Like there's no guards, no one's like.
Yeah, well, there's a snake.
Yeah, like the guard of this tower was a snake.
Yeah, let's send this new guy, who just like fell into a river from like 20 stories up, and make him zip line down.
Also, another thing, you find a dude passed out on the beach, and your first act is to take him into your house and give him a tattoo.
Yeah, mine.
Like that's so odd.
Well, I don't want this episode to run too far over, so I think that's an episode.
That is fine.
We will continue.